Kalau teman-teman berpikir untuk pindah ke luar negeri, saya malah meragukan nasionalisme kalian.
Itu nggak melihat masa depan Indonesia, nggak melihat masa depan yang berarti. Ini aku pertanyakan ya Indonesia nggak ada.
Hello guys, welcome to
Say what?
podcast.
I am Amelie.
And I'm Evan. Today we will discuss something that is currently trending on social media, the hashtag Just Run Away Ya.
Absolutely right, Fan. If we look at social media like TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and the other platforms, many people share their experience of moving abroad. But what does the hashtag actually mean, Fan?
Nah, this hashtag emerged to the frustration of many people young Indonesia regarding the social and economic conditions in Indonesia, with many feeling the need to find better opportunities abroad.
Oh, that's why now there are so many people who make videos about their life abroad and compare them to their life when they were still in Indonesia, yeah.
Nah, that's why today we are going to chit-chat with some of our friends who have different views on this phenomenon. They often express their opinions on this trend on their social media.
Therefore, let's get to know our friends who will be our speakers today. From the fourth team, we have Rafa and Gangsar. How are you guys?
Hi guys. Yes, I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good and super excited.
Nah, from the against team we've got Jihan and Stefanus.
Hi guys.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm actually very good condition and I am very ready to discuss about this trend.
Okay. Our speakers today is very super excited, Emil.
Therefore, let's start the discussion. Okay, now let's start the discussion from the team that agrees with this trend, Rafa and Gangsar. What do you think hashtag Just Run Away Ya is a logical choice?
Look, let's be real. The first, a low salary. The second, rising living cost. The third, limit job opportunities. And the last one is stricter job requirements. You work your butt off, but you still barely make ends meet. Meanwhile, abroad, salaries can be 3 to 5 times higher.
That's right. And it's not just about the salary, but the work system is more the structure. You work hard, you will get a fair reward. And unlike here, where promotion are not always based on skill, connection. Even getting a job is very difficult, at least 3 to 5 on experience, with a salary that is still minimum.
Yeah, plus Indonesia's system is still plagued by corruption. How can we grow if the environment doesn't support us?
That's why, if there is a chance for a better life somewhere else, why don't we take it? We only live once. We should we be stuck in a place that doesn't give us a chance.
Okay, that's strong arguments. You can argue like that, but let's hear first what the opposing side thinks. Nah, what your opinion, Jihan and Stefanus, about this trend?
Okay, see, this is what I think, what I find concerning. A lot of people think going to abroad is an instant solution, but in reality, it's not that simple. Sure, salary are higher, but the living cost is very high. High tax, expensive rent, and you have to start everything from the scratch.
Not to mention, you build far from family. You walk culture from our familiar environment. Addition abroad is tough. Many Indonesia end up homesick, struggling to make a friend, or even facing discrimination. So don't just look it from financial perspective.
Also, if all young people leave, who is going to fix Indonesian problem? If you want a change, just you have to start it from within, not just run away.
Exactly, it will give up. Indonesia will never improve. We shall be the generation of the change, not the generation that leave a problem for the next one.
Oh my god, this discussion is very exciting.
Yes, its team provide strong arguments regarding this trend ya. Nah, by the way, if I ask you Neil, do you agree or not to this trend?
Honestly, I am quite thinking about this by myself, Fan. I actually agree with the idea, but I still have a doubt.
Why?
How should I say? I understand that working abroad can provide better opportunities, high salaries, and perhaps a more professional working environment. But on the other hand, leaving Indonesia is not an easy decision.
Well, this is the perfect time. Let's hear more about the arguments of our speakers this time. Hopefully, after hearing their arguments, you can be more confident in your position.
Earlier, the against team said that leaving Indonesia is basically giving up. What's your response for team?
Look, we need to differentiate between giving up and seeking better opportunities. If we stay in Indonesia, working hard from morning to night, but the result don't match our efforts, that's actually wasting our potential.
Yeah, we shouldn't be trapped in the mindset of surviving just to not look like a quitter. If better opportunities exist elsewhere, why shouldn't we take them as long as we work hard and take responsibility for our life? That's not giving up. That's a strategy.
But many people argue that this mindset caused Indonesia to lose its best generation.
No, that's a misconception. Leaving the country doesn't mean abandoning it forever. Many people work abroad, become successful, and then return to start business or contribute in other ways. There are plenty of examples, from entrepreneurs to scientists who studied overseas and later come back to help Indonesia grow.
Exactly. By working abroad, we gain new insight, experience, and global connections. All of this can be assets if we return to Indonesia to make a change.
Okay, but from the anti-escape team perspective, do you still think this is a form of giving up?
Yes, I do. Because everyone thinks like Gangsan and Rafa, leave first to find stability, then maybe thinks about contributing later. Eventually, no one will come back. In the end, this country will lose the young generation. That's supposed to be the best generation to drive a change.
That's right. We can rely on others to fix things. For all, if one changes, we have to start yourself, not listen and hope to someone else will do it for you.
But the reality is, many people have worked hard in Indonesia and still couldn't move forward because the system is full of obstacles. No matter how much you love this country, if the environment doesn't give you room to grow, you'll eventually get exhausted.
Exactly. A lot of young people start out idealistic, wanting to change things here. But they end up listening to the system. Want to work as a civil servant? You might need connection. You want to be an entrepreneur? High tax and complicated permits. And you'll struggle to compete with big corporation. In the end, those who want to fight a change path, they get stuck.
But all you live on, we all challenge the state system. We can wait for someone else want to, we have to start from it.
Yeah. And if everyone only thinks about their comfort, more and more people in Indonesia will leave this country. We can't be a generation that only think about ourselves without considering the future of our country.
At the same time, we can't force everyone to stay and fight in a system that doesn't support them. Life is about choice, and everyone has the right to decide what's best for them.
Yeah. So it's not about giving up or not. It's about life the strategy. Some people can success by staying in Indonesia, or while others need to go out first to grow.
Wow, the things are heating up, yeah. So in the end, it's not just escaping or staying, but how each of us sees our future, right?
Exactly. One side sees it as adoption, while the other sees its responsibility to keep fighting at home.
Wow, that was a really intense discussion. We've heard strong arguments from the both sides, those who see going abroad as a smart life strategy, and those are believe staying in Indonesia is a responsibility to create chance.
Exactly. From what we've discussed, it's clear that hashtag Just Run Away isn't just black and white. It's not simply about running away or staying behind. It's about how we navigate our future.
On one hand, we can deny that working abroad offers higher salaries, better career growth, and a more structured system. It's a chance to build a better life and gain valuable experience.
But on the other hand, if too many young people leave and never return, Indonesia risks losing its best talents. The problem in this country won't just magically disappear. We need people who are willing to stay and fight for change.
So, what's the takeaway here? The key is balance. If you choose to go abroad, don't forget to where you come from. Use that experience to grow and, if possible, bring back something to help Indonesia.
And if you choose to stay, don't just complain, be part of the solution. Improve yourself, find opportunities, and push for progress in whatever way you can.
In the end, the choice is yours to make. Whether you go or stay, the most important thing is to take action, not just follow the trends.
Alright, that wraps up today's episode. Big thanks to our speakers, Rafa, Gangsar, Jihan, dan Stefanus for sharing their insight.
And of course, thank you for you guys for tuning in. Let us know what you think about the trend hashtag Just Run Away, yeah? Or should we stay and